I consider what I do is bring people to God through tattoos. So it's a form of preaching the Word of God.
My name is Anton Razzouk, and I'm the 28th generation of the longest tattooing legacy in the world. So the family has been tattooing for 7 centuries, 700 years now. And we've been in Jerusalem for the past 500 years. The first 200 years before those 500 were in Egypt, since my family originally is Coptic Christian. So essentially, what Copts are, they're people who came after the pharaohs in Egypt. And when Christianity started spreading, every Copt who became a Christian became a Coptic Christian. And now it's a denomination of Christianity being a Coptic Christian. When the family was in Egypt, we weren't very much into pilgrimage tattoos. It was rather Coptic tattoos. So you'd get Coptic designs such as the Love and Family here, which simply represents love and family with 2 birds on a tree, the husband, the wife, and then the tree is the family that comes from within. And then the Coptic cross. The Coptic cross is the traditional tattoo for Copts to get during infancy, and it would serve as a key of entry to the Coptic church. And then when the family came to Jerusalem, it shifted to pilgrimage tattoos. So pilgrims would come here and they would want to mark their pilgrimage, and they would carve crosses on the walls of the Holy Sepulchre. And then later that became vandalism. Right? So they still want to mark themselves with something to mark their pilgrimage, and so they would get one of those tattoos. My great-grandfather used to call those certificates of pilgrimage. So this is how you would certify your arrival to the Holy Land. This here is my heritage. Starting off from the right side, that is my great-great-grandfather tattooing a Russian pilgrim close to the Holy Sepulchre Church. This must have been in the 40s or 50s. That's my great-grandfather, Jacob Razzouk, and that's his machine. That's my grandfather, Anton, who I am named after. And this right here is my father, the 27th generation. The family came for pilgrimage. Yes, they came here for pilgrimage, and then they saw the situation and they decided to stay. These are the stamps that we inherited from our forefathers before us. Most of these stamps range between 200 and 700 years old. These are the original ones. They were all hand-carved by my ancestors back in the day on pieces of olive wood, and they were passed down to generations, and we still use them today just like they used them back in the day, which was for stenciling purposes. So they take the stamp, dip it in ink, stamp it on the skin, and tattoo over the lines. All of those connect me back to my lineage. When I hold them, it's basically me holding whatever my grandfather held, his father before him, and his father before him, all the way back to Egypt.